Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, iZotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use iZotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? iZotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at iZotope.com, IZOTOPE.com. Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, iZotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use iZotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? iZotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at iZotope.com, IZOTOPE.com. If cutting-edge synths and studio-quality effects are your thing, they are, right? Our friends over at Native Instruments have a deal for you. The complete 14 Select collection contains 18 premium instruments and effects, 8 expansions sound packs, and more than 15,000 sounds. Legendary vintage synths, sampled percussion, pianos and organs. There's even a sampled Rickenbacker 4003 bass. Put a little round reverb in there, add some replica delay. I smell a hit. Go to nativeinstruments.com and use the promo code PODCAST to save 50% on Native Instruments' complete 14 Select software bundle.
Hey, it's me, Edward Allen Peterson.
Hi, Ed. It's me, John.
Hey, John. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I walked up here today
Did
because,
you?
like a couple weeks ago, I had hella hard time parking and felt bad for the planet.
You had planet guilt.
Yeah, I think I'm in decent shape. This is the fitness part of the podcast.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I do not do cardio. It's just not my thing. And man, just walking 2 blocks up a hill.
Yeah.
I got to your house and was just like ready to faint. I had the vapors.
The vapors?
I think so.
That kind of thing takes a toll on the rickets.
Exactly. Where are we, John?
We are in beautiful West Seattle.
It's lovely. We've had 80 plus degree days and then 55 degree days. Swingy.
Yeah, very swingy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Old man weather report.
What do we talk about?
Guitars.
Guitars,
Yeah.
amps,
Yeah.
pedals.
Pedals.
Are we going to talk what today? Guitars? Fancy guitars?
Fancy guitars.
Gold. There's that picture of Donald Trump's shitter with all the boxes in it.
And the guitar case.
Next to all the documents. My guess was clearly it's like a Henry era guitar. Other people were like, it's a gold top. That's a good guess.
I got to throw a wrinkle into all of that.
Okay.
I saw another picture of it from a different angle.
Oh, yeah?
And that case looks to me to be an acoustic case.
Oh.
To my eyes.
Sure. Grandpa guitar?
Maybe Kid Rock gave it to him.
That's a lovely gift from Kid Rock. So we think maybe it's an acoustic, maybe it's Henry era, maybe it's
Gold top.
gold top. Someone else thought on the Discord it was potentially a Joe Bonamassa signature model. Beverages.
Beverages, Ed.
You got a new pedal in that beverage mix.
Yeah. This is the Spaceman Effects Explorer 6-stage phaser pedal.
Ooh, rocket shit.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It has different wave patterns. I'm in the sine wave.
You've got a really long sweep on it. It's cool.
Let's put a higher sweep.
Yeah, there you go. The phaser you know and love.
Yeah. There's a ramp up wave,
Okay.
ramp down wave.
Yeah.
There's a ramp up then down, like,
Triangle, yeah.
and there's
Square wave, maybe?
a choppa,
Yeah.
square wave.
Oh, yeah. Trem with square wave.
It's very nice. I like it.
I got a coffee. Black. It's in a crow mug.
Nice, of course. I have a coffee too. We have to have that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to roll my chair. I left my coffee way over there.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I got a Health Aid kombucha. It's mint limeade, bubbly probiotic tea for a happy gut.
Happy get.
The lovely Vicky Peterson bought a bunch of these. I think some people were coming over, and apparently she was worried about their gut health or something. I don't know.
She's a giver that way.
You got people coming over, you better get some kombucha.
That's a solid plan.
It turned out we had a fridge full of kombucha because everyone's like, well, fuck this shit. I'm going to try it. Oh, pretty kombucha. I'm going to gut bomb this thing, and then I'm going to go upstairs and have a little talk with your bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Better you than me.
Yeah.
I've got a Coke today. I thought it would be a lovely, refreshing change.
Back to basics.
Yeah.
Sugar, caffeine, all the things God wants you to have. Mainline the good stuff, right?
Of course.
I should just chug one of those fucking things
You should.
and just get fucking wrecked.
That'd be awesome.
That would be sick. Gretsch. There are a few right now in Thunder Road Guitars.
ThunderRoadGuitars.com?
That's the place.
Yes.
The ones they have there are some of those special color ones. I don't know if they're like anniversary.
They are. They are the 140th anniversary. Apparently 140 is platinum.
Ooh, the platinum anniversary.
Yeah, so they are a two-tone platinum finish. Yeah.
This is just much more the classic fancy boy. It's got gold flake finish in the headstock and gold everywhere.
This is a G6134 White Penguin.
Yeah.
And the thing that sets this apart is that it is built to the year 1955 specs.
Okay.
That being the year that the White Penguin was introduced. This is about as close to a White Penguin 55 as we're ever going to get because they never kept any records, Gretsch, of the penguins. The closest anybody can come to ballparking it is that they only ever made a couple few dozen.
Oh, geez, really?
If you were to find a 1955 White Penguin,
Yeah.
that's, pushing 100K, if not more.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. The bridge, is that like the harmonica bridge thing? What's that called?
No, this is called a Melita bridge. Well,
Okay.
I should say Gretsch calls this a synchrosonic bridge.
Ooh.
But it was designed by a guy named...
Jimmy Melita?
Close.
Oh.
Johnny Melita.
No kidding, really?
Yeah, his name is actually Sebastiano Melita, but everybody called him Johnny. He invented it. These are thumb screws.
You can turn them?
You don't need any tools to adjust this, and I'm not going to adjust them.
Right.
You loosen it up and move the saddles forward and back.
Yeah.
You can dial in the intonation of the guitar perfectly. And this was a big leap forward. This did not exist prior to this bridge.
I just think it's cool looking.
It is. It prefigures the Gibson Tune-o-matic bridge by at least a year. So we've talked about the White Falcon in the past. The Falcon being the hollow body.
Yep.
And the Penguin being the solid body. Or mostly solid. It's chambered.
Are there penguins with F-holes? Are there
No.
penguins with painted on F-holes?
No.
Okay.
All of the smaller solid body Gretsches like this one
Yeah.
are loosely based on the duo jet shape.
Okay.
They would move away from that as time went on. They even made a double cutaway version of this for a very short time. That's even more rare than the single cutaway.
Oh. Does that shape predate the Les Paul? Or were they like together?
Pretty close.
Okay.
Les Paul being 52.
Yep.
The Duo Jet being 53, 54.
Okay.
And the thing that puts this maybe above the Les Paul in a lot of people's minds is the chambering.
Yeah.
They knew then that people weren't digging how heavy a Les Paul was.
Right.
So they did something about it.
What do they say about Les Pauls?
Heavy hunks of shit.
Yeah, that is what they say.
Yeah. So they made the White Falcon and debuted it at NAMM in 54 for no reason other than to bring attention into the booth.
The Falcon.
The Falcon.
Okay.
They had no plans to make them.
Yeah.
It'll draw people in and get people talking.
Right.
Of course, it got them talking so much that they're like, ooh.
People actually wanted them.
Let's put it into production. So the following year, they introduced the Falcon, of course, and this Penguin.
Yep.
The weird thing is that the Penguin never appeared in any catalog. That gives rise to another theory, which is that the White Penguin could only be custom ordered.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't want to jump ahead, but are we going to be able to play the money game? Do we know the price?
That's the weird thing. They didn't even put it in their price list until 59. It took them 4 years to even list it.
Huh. Okay. It also is funny. You hear the name Falcon, and it's like, this is a fast bird. It's a predator. It's mean. It's agile. You could apply a lot of adjectives to a falcon. And then you think the penguin, and it's like, flightless, tubby, aquatic.
Ice walker.
Yeah. Like there's a picture of a penguin on it, and it's like a little tubby, fat penguin.
Well, the funny part about that is the headstock on the Gretsches these days are horizontal. It just says Gretsch.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 55, it had this vertical logo.
Yep.
With wings.
Like falcon wings.
Falcon wings.
Yeah.
And so they used that on the penguin.
Those do not look like penguin wings.
No, they don't.
Was there a little sabotage even in the naming and the marketing of this thing? It was like a joke, it feels like.
I wonder.
Oh my goodness. Wait. When did the penguin first appear in a Batman or Detective Comics?
47.
41. Pretty good guess.
Oh.
41. So he's out there. He's in the zeitgeist.
Wow.
So maybe this is named after the Batman villain.
Maybe.
I like to think it is.
What about this thing, Ed? In 1955, all the binding, top, bottom, neck, headstock, everything is gold sparkle.
Yep.
They would have used that from their drum kits.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yep.
The hardware is all gold-plated. The Cadillac tailpiece.
Love it.
Later, you could get a Bigsby.
Yep.
De-Armand Dynasonic pickups.
Also love.
In 55, Filtertrons had yet to be invented.
They look cool.
But when they were, in 58, they switched over. You could get a Penguin with Filtertrons later on. Engraved hump top block inlays.
Oh, yeah, hump top.
Engraved with black line drawings of wings.
Little penguin wings?
Yeah, I think they're little penguin wings.
Perfect. Perfect.
There's a master volume on this, which I'm finding very helpful today.
So in 55, it was just like this, right?
This is 55 spec. They don't make this anymore.
So was this also at that NAMM show in 54?
No, it was just the White Falcon.
Weird.
It makes you wonder, were people gathered around that White Falcon, talking about it, making fun of it, whatever, and then somebody makes the call, we got to put this into production, and then does somebody put a bug in somebody's ear like, what would be cool, boss? A solid body version of it. Okay.
The Les Paul's only been out a couple years.
Yeah.
I could see them wanting to make this white with gold hardware.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's a very fancy Les Paul competitor. But then you saying it never even made it to a catalog is just weird.
And it would be 4 years till it even made it to a price list.
That's so wild.
This one we've got here today is 2008. They stopped making it in 2018.
Okay.
15 years. So if you wanted to get a 55 spec today,
You can't.
you can't. You can get a 58, which has a Bigsby on it.
I like this way better. No Bigsby. No thanks.
Well, if this had been in a catalog right off the bat, it would have been in the same one as the White Falcon when it was introduced.
Yep.
And the title on that catalog said, Guitars for Moderns.
That's some admin shit.
Yeah. The finest guitar we know how to make. And what a beauty. That's the Falcon, because this Penguin's under the radar.
Right.
At that point. A metal armrest.
I find that I rest my arm there a lot, and that is one of the things that bugs me the most about a bound, sharp-cornered thing. I like that metal. It would get worn down by me.
That would be pretty cool.
That gold would be rubbed off.
It would fade and tarnish.
Yeah.
Let's hear this thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put the pickup selector in the middle. I'm going to put the tone in the middle. What you're looking at is the aforementioned master knob on the treble side of the upper bout. On the bass side of the upper bout is your pickup selector switch. Going down to the lower bout, you've got 3 knobs, a volume for each pickup and a master tone. Here's the neck pickup.
Yep.
Volume.
Okay.
Here's the bridge pickup volume. And then a tone. Let's go as necky as we can.
That's pretty damn necky, John.
It's pretty necky.
Yeah.
Little dirtback on there. That's pretty nice. Let's go as bridgy as we can. Wow, that's pretty spanky. I think bridge position is killer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go back to the middle. It's nice and full, very resonant. It sounds really good. As I mentioned, by 58, they abandoned the vertical logo for just the straight across.
All of that design aesthetic is on point.
I'll get another quote for you if you want to hear it.
Oh.
When that Falcon first came out.
Yeah.
Cost was never considered in the planning of this guitar.
Mm-hmm.
We were building an instrument for the artist player whose caliber justifies and demands the utmost in striking beauty, luxurious styling, and peak tonal performance ed, and who is willing to pay the price.
That is wild. You don't hear that kind of marketing much today. You want this, you're going to pay a lot of money.
That's right.
If you have to ask how much this is, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Chump.
You're eating peanut butter and jelly and bologna.
For sure, there are probably brands that foster that image, but I feel like they're, generally speaking,
it's more coded.
Yeah, exactly. The high-end brands.
You get a lot of value for your dollar. We've already mentioned that this thing didn't even come into a price list until $59. Okay, $1959.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ed, you know that White Falcon? Sure, everybody knows about that. Well, they made a solid body one. You can order it. Really? I gotta have it.
I gotta have it, especially when I know they are marketing it as hella expensive. I think my inflation calculator's a little out of whack. I'm gonna say $670.
That's very interesting, Ed.
Oh, okay.
Because the White Falcon was $675.
This was a little less.
Was it?
Was it not?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it would be a little less than the Falcon.
How much would it be?
My guess is this was 6.7. I'm sticking to that line. Hearing the Falcon was
75.
6.75. Yeah, 6.70 was $5 less. Sure.
No, it was $490.
Oh,
It makes it sound reasonable, doesn't it?
yes. But what is that? That's like,
Yeah, it's $5,100 today.
yeah, right.
And that Falcon,
Yeah.
$7,000 today dollars.
Oh my God.
Plenty of people
Yeah.
played the Falcon.
Uh-huh.
Not that many people played the White Penguin.
Nobody bought them. So yeah, like who's going to...
I'll tell you who. Dan Fogelberg, that's who.
Daniel Grayling Fogelberg?
That's him.
Yacht Rock, right?
Yeah. I did not know we lost our man Danny.
Prostate cancer. A great voice.
Just thinking about that song, The Leader of the Band,
Yeah.
makes me well up, Ed.
We paused the recording and we played a Dan Fogelberg song.
Yeah.
That song's great.
I wonder what happened to Fogelberg's Penguin. The latest he could possibly have bought it was 1964. Afterwards, they stopped making them.
There's a street in Peoria named after him, Fogelberg Parkway. That's nice.
That's very nice. By 58, we mentioned that a lot of things changed about this guitar.
I recall the Bigsby.
You could get a Bigsby on it.
Yep.
The Filtertron pickups are now available. They bagged these big hump block inlays for the ones who are more familiar with the thumbnail.
Yep.
They added a second switch on the upper bout, tone switch we've talked about in the past, where you can get 3 flavors of tone. And now on the lower bout, you've got 2 volumes, 2 tone, like you would expect on something like a Les Paul.
Yep.
That is the 58 spec,
Okay.
which they are still making. I'm going to do the non-evergreen thing.
Okay.
As we record this in the now time,
Yeah.
I would like to say Happy Father's Day.
Thanks.
I'm a cat dad. I think that counts.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, Cat Dad.
You gotta try it. Try and decide. Is it hello or goodbye? Buy or deny?
It's white and gold, Ed,
Mm-hmm.
and it was super stealth. You couldn't find it anywhere at the time.
For sure.
The Gretsch White Penguin,
Mm-hmm.
1955 version.
Yep.
Buy or deny?
I'm going to left field you, John.
Oh,
A solid buy.
I think so too.
If you've listened to previous episodes, this is not what I imagined my thing would be. The first thing I would do is find a really goofy penguin sticker. I would put a penguin sticker on it,
Yeah.
and this thing would be rad, beat up and broken in, and
And it already sounds so damn good.
exactly.
These particular 55 reissues can be had at a reasonable price.
Oh, yeah?
You're paying big boy money, but not custom shop money.
And Fogelberg approved.
That seals it. You play your Fogelberg on this.
Mm-hmm.
Inevitably, you're going to start crying.
It's,
We're going to take lots of pictures of this, including the Melita Bridge by our man Johnny Melita.
yeah.
We'll put them up on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you want to go to patreon.com/thehighgame,
The high game. Hit it up.
I've been trying to post more often there.
I think it's great.
Yeah. If you want to go to Ruinous Media.
The Ruinous Media network of music-related podcasts.
Yeah, that's them. Joe and everybody over there.
Yeah. When's the 2023 picnic?
I don't know.
I need a free veggie dog.
Well, let's ping them on that,
Yeah.
and then we'll circle back around on that.
Love it.
Okay, then.
Okay.
All right, bye, Ed.
Thanks, John. Bye.